What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our weekly watch list video. We're going to get right into this watch list. Going to kind of make this quick. I know I had about a half-hour video yesterday, so some of these stocks I did talk about. In fact, one of them I talked about on the video yesterday. Other stocks are stocks I've talked about almost ad nauseum, some of them in the past and some are new. So we're going to get right into this. The first thing we have going for us this week is the stimulus was passed. Now, I don't know how much that's going to affect the market, but that's definitely a bullish, should bring some bullish sentiment into the market, listed and OTC. So that's definitely a positive. On top of the fact that typically over the past couple of months, Mondays have been the best day of the week. That leads us to believe that this very well could be a good continuation because we had a terrific day on Friday, or terrific day comparative to what we had the few days prior to that. So I'm looking for a pretty bullish Monday, but then comes Bloody Tuesday, Bloody Wednesday, and definitely Tuesday over the past maybe 4 or 5 weeks have been terrible. In fact, even going before that, I think there was only 1 or 2 weeks where, Tuesday ended up being a big green day instead of being either a break even or a red day. Tuesdays have been very rough in the OTC lately. So I don't know how to, really take this week. We kind of go into it kind of day by day. I think tomorrow we do see a rebound in quite a few stocks. The ones that are strong or that have catalysts could propel even further going out through the rest of the week. This stimulus could create a complete, bullish sentiment in the market and push us through the entire week with having but you always want to look what happened last week. We want to be careful of that, and we don't want to get caught with our pants down not expecting something like that and being able to maneuver our way around it, or kind of just navigate it, however you want to attack this situation. So looking for a good week. I think a couple of these stocks that I'll be mentioning have some upcoming catalysts that I think could propel them through even a little bit of a down pull in the market. First one is ILUS, ILUS, ILUS International. These guys closed very strong on Friday. They were up 25% to close at 0.0823. Some of the catalysts, you've heard me tweet about them, talk about them, so you know what the company's about. But it looks like we should be seeing these documents for the filings, for the past due filings, hitting OTC markets very soon. They said through company tweets that they had the documents ready. They were already ready to go. They were waiting for the ability to put them and download them to OTC markets. In order to get pink current. So now that I believe they tweeted out that they have the access, I'm sure they're downloading the filings, whatever. It might take 2, 3, 4 days for it to update in the system, but we should see them early this upcoming week. So then following that, we will be getting pink current, which is a second catalyst with this company. Once they get pink current, they do have, I know, 1 or 2 PRs coming out shortly after that, one with what they called a big US deal. Excuse me. And then they also, looks like they have some type of European deal with, if you look on the CEO, his one of his pages, he actually has a tweet that he was out in Europe and showed the contract but blacked out the specifics of the contract, but it looked like it was a European deal, just being the fact that he said he was going to Europe at the time anyway. So we should have 2 more acquisitions coming up, 4 more following that. So looks like ILUS, we're just loaded with catalysts. It's got a good share structure. I would not be surprised once this thing gets pink current, the ball starts rolling, we could see 25, 30 cents in this thing, no problem. And I'm thinking possibly by the end of the month. Second stock we're talking about tonight is Green Concepts, INKW. Talked about these guys a couple times before, but now, this is a company, obviously, that's ran huge in the past. I mean, this thing ran from just above trips all the way up to 15 cents. Has since pulled back. Thursday and Friday were excellent opportunities to get in where this thing broke below 3 cents and then traded at around 3 cents, under 4 cents. They closed on Friday at 0.052635, so just about 5 cents and a quarter. It was up 53% on Friday, so it had a very strong day, a very strong rebound. That's why I would expect a continuation going into Monday for this play, but being that they've ran big before, gives them a propensity to possibly run hard another time. And then they had great news this weekend where they added Marcus Lemonis. He has a hit TV show, working with other TV shows as well too. What I'm hearing is that he's actually joined the board and is now going to be working on a deal with NASDAQ for their B water. Not only that, they also have been selling out on Amazon. So this is one of the very few OTC plays that I think have a very, very bright future. Love INKW. Think they have a very strong week this week. Next stock we talked about on Saturday, so I'm just going to give you the ticker, and that's Santo Mining, SANP. I did talk about them a little more in depth on the OTC Saturday video. They closed at 0.0104. They were up 117% on Friday. Very strong Friday. Again, this is a stock that ran to nearly 3.5, if not even further, 3.5 cents. From the trips, but had a really strong outburst from about a half a penny all the way up to almost 3.5 cents. Have since again pulled back. Thursday and Friday were excellent buying opportunities, just as they were in just about any one of these stocks. This thing did bounce on Friday, 117%. I think that continues. They have future catalysts coming up. So anything with a catalyst, they are working on getting pink current right now. They said it should be very shortly. So that's another good thing. We need to see these OTC stocks getting their houses in order. When they can do that, that becomes a catalyst. So definitely like SANP going into next week. Next stock is SWRM, SWRM. They closed at 0.031, up 22% on Friday. They had a very big dip on Thursday, down to about 1.6 or a little over a penny and a half, 0.016. Then bounced back very strong, almost ran 100% up on that. They were up all the way to the 3 twos to settle right at 0.031, up 22%. This company has been very good about putting out either PRs or communicating via Twitter. So I do think we're probably expecting something coming from them. They have the video conferencing. I talked about them a little over a week ago, so I definitely like SWRM going into next week. Another one is one that I talked about a long time ago, and that's Worksport, Wksp. They closed at 40 cents. They were up only 3% after being pulled down. I looked like on Thursday, I looked at them, they were down in the 30s, hesitated to buy, and before I knew it, it was 36, 37. But it's definitely a stock I'm watching this week. You have to go back, a couple months on Worksport, but they put in the solar the solar bed covers for pickup trucks, have deals with EV companies. So, and a very, very nice share structure as well too. So, very solid company. Definitely like Worksport going into next week. One other one is one that we've talked about plenty on this channel, and that's VPER Networks, VPER. They closed at 0.0182, up 56% on Friday. They had a very strong Friday. I expect that to continue, and I do expect them getting pink current sometime over the next, I would imagine, over the next couple week or so, if not sooner than that. So that should propel this company. They should be able to start talking about some partnerships that they've been talking about and make them public. So some catalysts coming up with VPER. So really like VPER going into next week. And then the last one is Poverty Dignified. We've never talked about it on this channel before. PVDG. They closed at 0.062, up 21% on Friday. This is down from, I believe, right around 12 or 13 cents not too long ago. Do your due diligence on this company. Just dig in, do your research. They've got a lot of catalysts, a lot of things going for them. Just like Poverty Dignified for a nice bounce back. So mainly the plays that I'm looking for are plays that were beaten down, solid plays that are going to bounce back, and that's typically what we're looking for here. So we're just going to go over the 5, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 stocks again. The first was ILUS International, ILUS. Green Concepts, INKW, Santo Mining, SANP, SWRM, SWRM, Worksport Wksp, VPER Networks, VPER, and Poverty Dignified PVDG. That's all I got for you today. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, put them in the comment section below. And always, traders, let's get that money.